It is my pleasure to recognize and honor the Child Development Center for their accomplishments and their recognition with this prestigious award. CDC is a true friend of UPMC Northwest. We collaborate extensively with physician recruitment. It's a wonderful asset to our community to showcase as we tour prospective physicians through our community as they're looking to establish their families and assume residency here. So we thank them. My first introduction to CDC was a community tour when I was hired by UPMC Northwest. And I must share a funny story with you. RENA was kind enough to take me on the tour of their Cranberry facility. I was in awe when I walked into the facility and saw the playground. We had seesaws and swing sets when I was a kid. I wanted to quit my job and enroll as a student in CDC. It looks like a lot of fun, and I know they have a lot of fun there. But most importantly, I want to recognize their leadership in the community. RENA has served on the UPMC Northwest Board for a number of years. She now holds the title as Vice Chair of the UPMC Northwest Board of Directors, and we are very happy to honor them. They are a great team to work with, and we do a lot of collaboration together. So congratulations, CDC, and thank you for making our community better. You are educating our future leaders.
We've worked with the CDC for a good many years, done a lot of projects with them. RENA has done an excellent job of directing our needs for the city, I think, and for the child care. We've had the opportunity to work on all their projects here. It's been a great privilege to work for RENA. She has always been positive in keeping everything local that she can. So every dollar that she spends is spent back into the city. It's nice to see the kids that go through the program. You see them coming and going. It's also nice to see the benefits that what they've done throughout the city, as I said, with the contractors, the workers, the dollars that are spent here and respent here. And she's done a wonderful job with that. I can't say enough about what they've done for our area.
So after graduating college and getting married, I moved away, and then I had the opportunity to move back to the area. And being an Oil City person, I was very lucky to be able to come back to town and work and be married and have a family and work at a place that I believe in and have for 14 years. Child Development Centers is a place that is really grounded in doing the right thing for kids. And 14 years later, we're bigger, but what we do is the same. Great things for children and families. When I started at Child Development Centers in 1998, I worked at the School Age Center in Franklin in the basement of a church. We had 26 children enrolled, and each morning I would walk about 5 children to school. And now, almost 14 years later, we have over 625 children that we serve in Venango County in 5 different sites. All right, our mission is educating children to succeed, and when I think about the mission, I think about children that we have served or have spent time with or have spent time with us. And I always think of a child and then their reflection into the future and being a doctor or being a secretary or just being whatever successful is for them. And there's a little girl, well, she was a little girl, now she's a grown-up. Her name is Lauren Burkhart, and she used to come to our center. And now she is a registered nurse and works at UPMC Presbyterian in Pittsburgh. And we are in contact, and I went to her graduation party. And she hugged me and said, Holland, CDC had such a great impact on my life. And she really feels that it sort of helped her be successful. So it really is just what our mission is educating children to succeed, and it works.
First of all, thank you for the opportunity to discuss Child Development Centers for this award. My experience here in 6 years as a superintendent, they have been integral in our development of our early childhood programming. We've partnered with Child Development Centers for our pre-K counts program. I think that's vitally important for our educational systems. Probably, as important, if not more important, as a group. Number one, this is a very compassionate group of people. They provide ancillary services outside of what the district uses, such as quality daycare programming for our community members, and understand it's not just Oil City. They have significant sites in the Franklin area, up in the Cranberry area. They service a lot of our families. I know Rena, under her leadership and guidance, this place has grown exponentially. The services they provide are quality services. She's very open to partnering with business folks, with school districts, and they've done a nice job of embedding themselves into the fabric of our business and education community.
My son Avery started attending the Cranberry Child Development Centers when he was 20 months old. Before that, we had a couple different daycare experiences that were not so pleasant. He was having some difficulties with social emotional behavior at a very young age, 20 months old, and so I came to speak with the center director, Michelle, to discuss those issues, and she made me feel secure that the teachers and staff here would be able to handle the situation and actually provide interventions to assist with him in his situations. And in fact, they did, and he is now 5.5 years old and will be going into kindergarten this fall. And the progress he has made is remarkable, and he has just grown so much. And I really contribute that to the fact that he's been with great staff